would you like to hear the story of modern energy?
Yes.
Yes.
This is my story. The story of modern energy really gets started in about 1987, when I was doing animal behavior research to find the cause for rage syndrome in animals, in domesticated animals. Rage syndrome is when a dog goes absolutely, or a horse, or a dolphin, or killer whale, goes from being quite stressed all of a sudden into an explosive rage and will attack bystanders. And doesn't matter if they're friend or foe or even their own children, doesn't matter. Just goes absolutely mad, and that was called rage syndrome. And I thought that is what I was supposed to do as a part of this research group, to find the cause for rage syndrome. My past aspects were unfortunately naive. I am still naive to this day. I thought that's what we were supposed to do. Actually, when in fact, later on I learned that this study had been sponsored by a dog food company that was selling through veterinary surgeries, and they wanted proof that their dog food alleviated behavior problems. I didn't realize this. I was told that our research brief was to find the cause for rage syndrome. So I went to work and I found it. I found it. It's rage syndrome is the end of an escalation chain in social mammals when they don't get enough attention. So, I like to do this demonstration. Okay? Right? You just stand there and you look out at sea if you like. I'm going to try and get your attention, and it's your job to ignore me. Right. So, it seems that social mammals like dogs, dolphins, horses, cows, monkeys, apes, rats, mice, that they exchange an invisible something between them. Something that is extremely important as food and water, to their mental, emotional and physical well-being. So, I'm a social mammal, she's a social mammal. I'm wandering along and I'm eating my grapes that I'm picking. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, I need some attention. I need some attention. Where can I get some attention? Let's have a look. Oh, there's a member of my species. So I start by looking at her. But she's not looking back, she's not doing anything. This is step one. I'm looking for someone to give me some of that energy that I need. I failed this. Okay, so I'm now escalating my behavior to try and get her attention. You. Hello. Hi there, good morning. How are you today? Now I'm going to decrease distance. Hello? Just stand and keep the just perfectly still. Don't avoid me. Avoidance behavior is response. You're showing me through avoidance that you're aware that I'm here and you don't want to talk to me. That's not the same thing. So if you come forward a little bit, just look at the sea and just ignore. As though I didn't even exist. That's the key. As though I didn't even exist. Right, so, hey, for fuck's sake, what's the matter with you? Hey! Can you see how this is escalating into physical violence? Yeah. Hey! And at that point, it is physical violence, and we have our rage syndrome. Breaking my heart. So now we have me in prison, right, for 35 years. She's dead. Her kids are crying. And now what we're going to do is we're going to intervene in this escalation chain early. So I'm going to go back to where I was. I'm going to try and get your attention, and you're going to give it to me briefly, yes? Go over here. I need some attention. And look over to her. That's it. Ends the escalation chain. All of those things don't happen now. The screaming, the coming closer, the waving, shouting, the attacking, doesn't happen for one look at the right moment. Isn't that shocking? Thank you very much. That was lovely. Thank you very much. So this is the escalation chain of energy interaction between social mammals that my young aspect discovered. And she wrote this up in a thesis called the Harmony Program, which explained this escalation chain. And then went on to propose ways in which to improve behavior by giving social mammals attention when they're asking for it, which is heresy. It's heresy. People who seek attention are bad, they are weak, they are feeble, they must be punished. Oh, she's only doing this. It's a cry for attention, not suicide. Seeking attention is supposed to be a bad thing. You might as well say that seeking food and drink is a bad thing. Because this stress of low attention, low energy from other social mammals causes extreme health and behavior problems and mental malfunctions. So my little aspect back in 1993, who wrote the Harmony Program, proposed the astonishing theory to break these escalation chains by giving attention early. And then something interesting happened. So I set up my own research program, and we gave animals attention. And the behavior, these were severe behavior problem riddled animals. And they got better, but then something tremendous happened. If you continue to give positive energy, even though the animal is already behaving well, a weird threshold shift comes into being, and you're all of a sudden starting to deal with a totally different animal. We had discovered the positive wing of the Suska. We were astonished. When you continue to give positive attention, the animal changes. It becomes a different version of itself. A different version of itself. It learns more easily, remembers better, it becomes more social. It actively tries to help you. It actively tries to communicate with you. It can solve problems. Its intelligence just goes woof. Health problems just go woof. We were astonished. We were so amazed by this. It's amazing. Really, truly amazing. And yeah. And there came a time when I kind of thought perhaps people should know about this. So I thought, people should know about this. Somebody asked earlier, sort of roundabout way, why has it taken 30 years to get here? Well, because we're really dealing with new territory, and that's why it's called modern energy, people. Modern energy. It's not based on the Quran. It is not based on Buddhism. It is not based on the Bible. It is not based on any old Chinese whispers from the ages. It is the direct outcome of a German researcher working in England to discover the cause for age syndrome. That's where modern energy comes from.